Think about your retirement for a second. Most people picture a quiet porch and a rocking chair, right? Well, the PPEPPE family had a different idea, one that involved power tools, sawdust, and a heavy-duty Kia Bongo 3. After trekking 30,000 miles across Eurasia in a pre-built bus, they realized that if you want a rig that actually fits your life, you have to build it yourself. Today on Craft Wilder DIY, we're breaking down how they turned a rugged work truck into a high-end off-grid sanctuary. This isn't just a van build, it's a masterclass in spatial engineering. Ten months of grit went into this transformation. They started where every serious build should, the internal framework. Now, looking at the Bongo's cab, the geometry is tricky, but they fabricated a custom wooden skeleton that perfectly contours to the chassis. We're talking about a structure that's lightweight but rock solid. Why does this matter? Because every ounce you save on the frame is an ounce you can use for water or batteries later. They beefed up the critical load points with a mix of heavy-duty fasteners and even some strategic welding to ensure this thing doesn't just look good, but survives the vibrations of washboard roads. Check out the detail on these doors. Instead of taking the easy route with basic screws, they utilized dowel joints. In the DIY world, that's a move of pure precision. It's a cleaner, more stable alternative to a traditional mortise and tenon. By using internal dowels, they kept the finish looking sleek and professional, no ugly hardware showing. But it's not just for looks. Those joints are designed to withstand the constant racking and movement that happens when you're navigating mountain passes or sharp turns. As the shell took shape, the PPEPPEs shifted their focus to life-size Tetris. To keep the Bongo from feeling sluggish on steep inclines, they stuck with high-grade, lightweight plywood for the cabinetry. It's the sweet spot between durability and weight management. Every cabinet was bolted directly to the primary frame and floor, because trust me, the last thing you want is your silverware becoming shrapnel the second you hit a pothole. They even thought ahead with water-resistant coatings in the high moisture zones, because in a space this small, humidity is your biggest enemy. But here is where it gets truly artistic. They didn't just use chemical stains for the finish. In a brilliant move, they used natural wood stains derived from flowers and fruits. By extracting pigments directly from nature, they gave the interior a unique, organic warmth that you just can't get from a store-bought can. It's a perfect blend of high-end DIY and eco-conscious art. They also managed to pull off what might be the world's smallest kitchen. But don't let the size fool you. It's flawlessly organized. Every cabinet was engineered with a specific purpose, creating a layout so cohesive that nothing feels missing. The exterior received a major attitude adjustment too. They went with a matte black finish that completely transforms the truck's silhouette, giving it a sleek, stealthy look. To top it off, they fabricated custom side steps made from industrial piping. It's a brilliant touch, adding a modern, rugged edge that ties the whole aesthetic together perfectly. Let's talk utility. A camper is only as good as its power system. They tucked the battery bank and inverter low, right under the seats. This is a brilliant move for weight distribution. Keeping the heavy stuff low helps keep the truck planted and stable. The wiring here is industrial grade, neat, labeled, and secured. The kitchen area features a clever touch, actual tile work around the stove and sink. Most people shy away from tiles in a mobile build, but here it's a game changer for cleaning up those inevitable sauce explosions after a long day of driving. Moving to the plumbing, it's a full-on water park hidden under the floorboards. They managed to fit a functional sink and shower system that runs so quietly you could sleep right through the pump cycle. And then there's the bed, a custom-fit platform that tilts behind the front seats. It's a masterpiece of measurement, designed to give them a full night's rest without making the interior feel cramped like a sardine can. But the real engineering genius is in the versatility. They actually fabricated custom jacks and mounted them directly to the camper module. This setup allows them to lift the entire living quarters off the truck bed, much like how a container is swapped on a cargo ship. It means they can revert the bongo back to its original utility form whenever they want, and simply slide the camper back on when it's time for the next adventure. Pure modular brilliance. At the end of the day, the PPEPPE family proved that with enough foresight and a massive amount of patience, you can build a home that's as tough as the road it travels on. It's about the right tools and the right mindset. If this build gave you some ideas for your own project, make sure to show some love to the PPEPPE family's channel. And before you go, tell me in the comments, would you trust a wooden framework for your off-road rig? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Thanks for hanging out with us at Craft Wilder DIY, and I'll catch you on the next build.